Hi.
everyone.
Hello, all beautiful people.
Hi.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Oh.
God kväll, god kväll.
Bonsoir.
Guten Tag.
And that's the end of that. Hello and welcome to another Flaming Flickerverse Show, episode 21.
Yay.
Yeah. How are we all doing? Camille, how are you?
I showed up literally 1 minute before the stream started, so very well.
Well prepared.
Well prepared. We're all
Right on time.
consummate professionals. Always so prepared. Gonna say so many intelligent things today.
Nope.
Gosh, Listen, I was hyper focusing on work still like literally 10 minutes ago. And I kind of had insomnia this during last night, so my brain has been very weird the whole day.
Brains, who needs them?
No. And I was just saying before the show that I stayed up until midnight playing Baldur's Gate 3 and had to go up to work at 6. So it's like, good life choices.
We don't do them.
No. So it's just brain mush.
It's like my brain in the middle of the night. Yes, I'm gonna think about everything you're gonna need to do tomorrow. Then my brain the whole morning. Nope, I'm off. No, I was on the whole night. So.
You expect me to work again during the day?
Like, come on, man.
Just
shut up when I want to sleep, okay? That's fine.
And how's Androl?
Tired as per usual. So
Lost in the woods.
no, not lost in the woods. Had a shitty day at work, but that's how it is.
And how was your day, Dr. Aginor?
We did experiments.
That's nice.
I don't know how you call those things in English. Let me hang on. Let me. That's real quick. We did some smelling stuff.
Oh,
so
like
chemical tastes and smells. In Swedish, we call it estrar.
Interesting.
And I think that might be the same thing in English. Yeah, ester.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. We did that.
I think it's actually the same word in French too. So.
In Swedish, it's also a name for a person. So that's kind of strange. The word ester was coined in 1848 by a German chemist, Leopold Gmelin, probably as a contraction of the German word Eisgäter, acidic ether. Essigäter. Okay, fair enough. Acidic ether.
Where's our German when we need him?
Yeah, so we did that. That was fun. There's an especially nasty one called butanic acid, I think, in English. It's disgusting. We did not do that one.
You should have. You should have done that with your student without warning them at all. Just
in English, it's called butyric acid. Sorry.
Yeah.
It smells horrible, like rotten and fermented butter. We did not do that one. We did like a menthol kind and banana. The banana one was didn't smell too good. No. But the menthol one was nice.
So what did you do? What was the experiment?
Well,
just smelling stuff.
No. To create one of these esters, you combine an alcohol with an organic acid. So if you do that, you create an ester. And depending on which alcohol you use and which organic acid you use, you get a different smelling compound. Used in chemical enhancement of flavors and tastes. Flavors and smells. Yeah, so science stuff.
Yeah, I haven't done any chemistry lab since high school. And I kind of miss it because that was fun.
It is fun. It's just doing experiment for the sake of doing experiment.
Yeah.
Most. Yeah. So it's all the fun.
Spoken like a true Doctor Forsaken.
Yes.
Chosen Doctor.
Let's mix these things and see what happens. Hopefully something good.
I've been staring at animal homes.
That also sounds like a Dr. Aginor thing to do.
Indeed.
Well, I'm going to Finland next week, and
We're
Oh,
going to
Oh.
dead animals in Finland as
I'm
well.
going to speak about dead fish.
Dead fish in Finland.
Yep.
With other people who like dead stuff.
Yeah, they're going to talk about lots of other dead animals, like dead horses and dead dogs and stuff like that.
Marvel.
Gonna
only the
be-
fun stuff.
Yes, 3 days of talking about skeletons. It's going to be
Fancy.
nice. And I've never been to Finland, so
That's the place
Oh,
to be,
really?
according to Monty Python. Finland,
Finland,
Finland, Finland.
I'm surprised you've never been because you're not that far.
no.
I mean,
just
yeah, never got any opportunity to go.
no.
An ancient grudge, I think.
I mean, I've been to Helsinki airport, but that doesn't count. You need to actually leave the airport to.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what has been going on in like Wheel of Time news and stuff. We had what series coming out with a
Yeah.
scoop audition tape or transcription of it for Samael.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
I read it.
Yeah.
It's like
Reading.
I'm assuming they guessed Samael just from the content of the script.
Oh
right?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
There was another name, but
Yeah.
they're assuming it's Samael, and I mean that a small Forsaken.
The dude
Yes,
that wasn't even small, but he had a very big complex about it. Who knows? Yeah, but like it made me laugh that just from, I wasn't the greatest general, I was a visionary, pioneer, conqueror. That was enough to figure out, oh yeah, that's definitely Samael.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
fun getting him in season 3,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I'm excited for season
So-
3. It's gonna be fun. Fun time.
So what do we think he'll be up to?
Nothing good.
Hmm.
All the things.
Yeah.
Because Samael is an alien, right?
In the books, yeah.
3.
I'm surprised, to be honest. I mean, Samael is Samael also the one that deals with the Ail that are against Rand? Is he the Forsaken that talks to them and makes them believe that the box
Yeah.
gives them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So
think I
here's-
believe so.
So maybe that could be a way we see him interact. Because I kind of wasn't expecting Samael for the next season.
Do you think someone in some way will be traveling through Ilion? I mean, because that's book 3, but we're sort of past book 3 now.
I mean, it could be
Gonna
in
introduce
a completely
Darkhounds.
different place from Ilion.
Yeah.
Because we're also reducing the number of Forsaken. So maybe
Yeah.
he's doing something completely different. But yeah, like I'm expecting we're gonna have Lanfear, we're gonna have Moghedian. I'm expecting some Asmodean since we're going to the Waste. Samael wasn't really in my list of Forsaken that we'll see next season, but if we see more than expected, I mean,
I'm all
that
for
sounds
it.
great. Not gonna
Yeah.
complain. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I want to see what he'll be up to. Let's see what else happened on social media. All right, we had an article from, or Bit of a reel from Pink News calling...
Pink News.
Yes. Calling Rosamund Pike a lesbian icon. And just
That made me laugh.
listing a bunch of ways that they think she's a lesbian icon.
It's interesting too because Pink News is not a small thing. So it made me laugh that they went that way. Like it's, yeah, I don't know. It's like
that was it was a fun little like reel that they put out.
Yeah.
What else did we have? Right. So Sulin Song. So was one of the screenwriters, right, for season 1. I don't know if did she do anything for season 2? I don't think so.
I don't remember.
No. But her screenplay for Past Lives, I have not seen the movie. Any of you seen it?
No.
No,
Nope.
but it's up for 2 Academy Awards and it's gotten great reviews, so
Yeah, apparently she was only in
Probably.
the writer rooms for the first season.
So yeah, if someone wants to watch a good movie, then that might be
That might be one.
something to watch. I don't really know what it's about, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to check it out once it's. I think it's in theaters now.
I mean, it came out last year, so
Oh, right. And Sharon Gillam has been posting more.
yeah.
Some behind the scenes footage, like part 2 of Turok's outfit. And it's so cool. So yeah, go to her page and check out all the behind the scenes stuff for the different costumes. And she put out another one, like a teaser. So next thing she'll be posting about, I think, is Maureen's outfits. So keep a lookout for that on Instagram. I don't know if she's posting this anywhere else. She's pretty active on Instagram, at least.
Yeah, she's very active on Instagram. I'm never on Instagram, so I never notice anything unless you share it here. I usually don't see what she's sending.
Awesome. Right. Arnas, our not so favorite Aginor and Masima is gonna star in
Hot
season
Masima.
3. Hatsima.
Hatsima.
Arnas something last name. I'm not even gonna try to-
Federavicius? Vicius? I don't know.
Let's say that. Is gonna star in season 3 of White Lotus. I have not watched that series either. Anyone of you know anything about it?
I haven't seen it. Heard lots of good things about it. Though
It's like a comedy, right, or a series?
it's a drama comedy, I think.
Literally the only thing I know about the White Lotus, it's that meme about like these gays are trying to murder me, and that's the only thing that I know about it. That's the only image that I've seen from that thing. I don't even know the context at all. It just
Oh, is that from there?
Yeah, apparently
I've seen the
from
meme.
there.
I've never understood it.
Satire black comedy anthology series. Yeah. Sounds funny.
So it might be worth checking out if you want more hot Sima.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of how
Aubrey Plaza is in that. Oh, I gotta see it.
Yeah. Madeline Madden showing off some Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
Just being very, very fancy.
Just classy.
Yeah, that's extremely classy. Yep. And then I think it was, Ahmed also did a photo shoot.
Nice.
Yeah. He seems like such a wonderful human being.
Yeah. I mean, he gives some good loyal vibe. So
Yeah, definitely. I think that was everything that we had from social media since last week. There's probably a bunch of other stuff as well, but
yeah,
go check it out yourselves.
yeah. I don't often think to link whatever we find to our thread for the next episode, but yeah, some fun news, tiny stuff.
And I think our dear Kevin he posted on Twitter season 4 greenlit from weird things that Tweeter of Chaos had posted. So he's got a theory about that. And I mean, he's been right before, so I'm just gonna.
I mean, maybe he's right again.
Yeah.
It's actually hilarious. Where the fuck do you share something? Yeah. Do we want to talk about our flicker of the week? I don't remember what the flicker of the week. Oh, what if Elaida was Black Ajah? Damn.
That is our flicker. Yes.
So Black Ajah would fail because.
Do we want to play the intro?
Play the intro.
Play
So we
the
can
intro.
gather our brains. Maybe we can.
It is believed there are worlds where a year is only a day here, and others where a day is a year here. There's supposed to be worlds where the very air would kill us at a breath, and worlds that barely have enough reality to hold together. And as we set out to explore these realities, remember one thing: be steadfast.
Now you can see our sleeping cat. Yeah, what if...
Is the
what if
cat dead
Elaida
or
was-
sleeping? Nobody will ever know.
Oh,
Little
baby man.
Aw.
Aww. Cute baby.
kitty cat. Right. So, Elaida. I mean, the only thing I'm thinking is like Egwene's quote. What is it that she says? That I'd name you Dark Friend, but I think that
Even the Black Ajah
Dark-
wouldn't want to be something like that.
yeah, who would like be embarrassed to have you as
Gosh.
But yeah, what would happen if Elaida was Black Ajah? How would I'm like they would have a harder time, I think.
She found the quote.
Yeah.
I name you Dark Friend as well, but I suspect that the Dark One would perhaps be embarrassed to be associated with you.
I mean,
Burn.
burn, indeed.
That's it's one of the best burns in the book, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
My question is, would the plot has changed? I mean, pretty much anything. That's the thing I don't think.
Nah.
I mean, her keeper was Black Ajah, so I mean,
she's
to
basically a puppet for the Black Ajah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if she knew more and was in on everything.
And she's
And-
also like she's someone who's not from the Black Ajah who also refuses to see that the Black Ajah is within the tower. So like for example, when she is asking, I never remember whether it's Pevara or Cien or whatever that his name is, to hunt for the traitor in the tower. I don't remember how they are called. And Cien thinks it's about the Black Ajah. I mean, that thing probably would have happened the same way, because Elaida would have tried to find those persons she doesn't want to, like, to have the control in the tower, and the miscommunication would still be there because it's still the Wheel of Time.
It wouldn't be hard to make Elaida a dark friend, I think. I mean, she's that type of character that she thinks she's the hero of her own story.
Yeah.
So she could tell herself basically anything and like justify her actions in some way. Like, oh, I'm Black Ajah because this and this and this and this is the only way to make sure about this outcome. Or
I think the Black Ajah would be actually worse from having Elaida, because Elaida is such a loser. Such a loser. And at least she's helping the Black Ajah because she's a loser supposedly for the light. But if she was for the Black Ajah, how many Black Ajah plots that she would have been aware of could have completely fallen apart because of her?
Yeah, I think Egwene was onto something there.
Yeah, she has big loser energy, and I don't see how that would change if she was a Black Ajah.
I still remember the first time I read the books. Wait, sorry, the only time I read the books. That I was surprised when I learned that Elaida wasn't Black Ajah. Talking to you, thinking, what, she is Black Ajah, right? But no, she's not. Mm-hmm. I was convinced she was from the very beginning.
Yeah. But that makes her a good villain, because it's like, it's so obvious that she's Black Ajah that it comes as a surprise that she is not.
Yeah.
And she's kind of the unpredictable character in the books, because she's not following our main characters that are for the light. She's also not following the Black Ajah, so she's kind of this in between character who thinks fighting for the light, but instead is helping a lot the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because she like sort of misinterprets her own foretellings in a way.
Yeah, constantly. She constantly misunderstands what she's seeing, like her foretellings. It's hilarious. It's comic. It's, gosh, I want the show to make Elaida as much as a loser as she is in the books.
She and Gawain has sort of the same energy about them. They're like,
yeah,
they want to be the heroes of the story, and they can only see their own perspectives, and they roll with it.
They just don't realize that they are not the main character.
No.
It's a failed main character energy.
Exactly.
I love it.
But I guess if she was Black Ajah from the beginning, then maybe there would have been more dark friend influence while she was still in Camelin. I don't know how she could have affected like Morghese, or like.
I mean, the thing is that she was she's mainly an advisor for Morghese before people go to the eye of the world, and before like all of the dark friends are told to actually take a part in that thing they signed up for, but they didn't think they would have to actually pay for it. So maybe it wouldn't have changed much in Camille, because she could have been just a sleeper agent, and yeah. And it's not as if Camille is in a good shape, because it's like there's this thing between the White Cloak and the royalty. Like Camille is already in a complicated political situation that maybe was perfectly fine for the dark.
Yeah, maybe. I guess Morghese is also a very headstrong character, so she's not gonna just listen to anything or everything Elaida says. Either way, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, Morghese literally go from Elaida to Ravin as an advisor. So she's already not very lucky in how she picks her advisors.
I think he picked himself for that role, though, right?
Yeah,
true. I mean, yes.
But still, she doesn't have much luck on that part.
No, she's made some poor choices. I don't know. Maybe. Yes, her incompetence worked perfectly well for the dark throughout the books.
So in essence, she's a black Ajah, even though she's not.
I mean, she's a black Ajah puppet.
Yeah,
sort of like.
Or she's like Jar Jar Binks of the Wheel of Time universe. So she's a. I mean, that's a theory within the Star Wars fandom that Jar Jar Binks actually was a Sith Lord in hiding. Actually makes the prequel movies better if you look at it through that lens.
Oh, now I want to watch them with like some ominous music every time Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, if you look through the comedy, it's actually there's people who have made videos about it, and it actually makes sense because he fucking wrecks everything.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It would be like Gawain, but speaking funny. And have big ears.
Well, Gawain was Jar Jar Binks.
So one thing that I just thought about is that one consequence is that Elaida was not a Black Ajah in the books is that she still has to respect the oaths, like the 3 oaths. Becoming a Black Ajah sister would have broken those oaths. Do we think that would have changed anything?
I mean, probably. Maybe not. I mean, she still has to keep up the appearance of not lying, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean, she's already the kind of person who makes the oaths what she wants to make of them. Like isn't she... Like, doesn't she want at some point to force people to swear another oath specifically to her?
Yeah. And I mean, she already believes her own lies, so...
Yeah. I mean, I swear to only tell the truth, can work as soon as you think what you're saying is the truth, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the story wouldn't change so much. Maybe that's just our conclusion. No instant fail this time.
What happened to Elaida? She's taken by the Sunshine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna rescue her.
No one. Gosh. Especially with the state they're leaving the Sunshine at the end of the books.
I mean, she's the one who shows them how to travel.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So if somehow her being Black Ajah would... I don't know why she wouldn't be captured.
I mean, I was thinking about... Oh, what the fuck was I thinking about? Oh, yeah. As you were talking about before, if she was Black Ajah, would she have sent out a hunting party for the Black Ajah inside the tower?
I mean, that wasn't what she wanted to do. She knew that she had spy from the the second tower from Egwen's
Oh,
tower
yeah,
in the
yeah,
tower,
yeah.
in the White Tower.
Yes.
So she wanted to find out those spies. But instead, the person she talked to understood that she needed to hunt for the Black Ajah, which worked out well for the light, but what definitely was not what Elaida wanted to do.
Yep.
She's a loser. She is such a loser.
She's, again, one of those characters who are very human. I mean, she doesn't believe herself a bad person. She thinks she's doing all the right things for the lights. But, you know, she's just fucking everything up. Would she, as Black Ajah, have sent people to put Rand in a box?
I mean, Galina does it.
Yeah,
And Galina
Yeah.
is Black Ajah.
that is true. Did Alviarin have anything to do with that whole scenario? Oh yeah, so she wanted to find dirt on Alviarin. Right.
I'm curious whether Alviarin was hiding information. I think like Alviarin, what she was doing a lot, like she did a lot of purposeful miscommunication within the tower, something like that. So like intercepting messages and this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um,
So maybe Alviarin would have been more like forthcoming with Elaida.
yeah, maybe Elaida wouldn't have used Alviarin as a second in command. Shit, what's the keeper?
Yeah. Let's see. That box was all Elaida.
I feel like Alviarin maybe hid some information regarding also the Black Tower. Or Elaida also sent sister to the Black Tower to capture those men, which was an incredible failure.
Yeah, I'm thinking, would she have been in contact with Master in Time and actually known what was going on in the Black Tower? And then maybe
Saying
not
that-
sent the sisters there.
We're not even sure because, like, for example, inside the Black, people from the Black Ajah only knew like 2 other people from the Black, something like that. So it's not an organization that is great at communication either.
No.
So, and Time was working with which Forsaken? Do we know? Because he became his own Forsaken, but he wasn't Forsaken at first. Or was he Forsaken very early?
No. Hello.
Someone
with the-
when Sulin joined. It's like, no, we don't want you here. Hi, Sulin.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're happy
Welcome.
you're here.
I got very delayed leaving work. So. But I'm here now. Sorry, I've missed the start of this.
Here to save the day.
Yes.
From Elaida.
How are you doing?
Meh.
Yeah.
Meh. I've been saying I'm a 4 out of 10 at work today. So. Which is
Everything
quite good
above
for me, I
0.
should say.
Right. So, do you want to just jump into this fascinating discussion?
What were you? Where were you?
At the
We've mentioned-
moment, we were.
Grasping at straws.
I see.
Right now, the question was, would have Elaida known that Time was leading the Black Tower and was also like serving the Dark? And if that case, would she had sent Black Sister to the Black Tower or not?
If she was Black Ajah, would she have known
Yeah.
that Taim was I don't necessarily think so. Because if you think, like, if you divvy the towers up by Forsaken, right? Hey, full spoilers. Masana is boss of the White Tower, and Taim and oh god, Osangar.
Osangar. Yeah.
Bathsheba are Black Tower babies. So
Aginor.
Yeah, Aggie. Well, I knew it was Aggie. I just couldn't remember which one of them Aggie turns into.
Yeah, oh my god.
I never remember which one is the left end and which one is the right end.
Yeah. So I like, it depends how much Masana was willing to share, if Masana knew, because I'm not sure she did, because Masana was also quite secretive, so I doubt Taim would have known. But even if she did know, I still think she would have sent them. Like, she just would have been a bit more targeted about who she sent. Like, why destroy the blue Ajah when you can send all the blues to when you could have sent all the blues to the Black Tower. Yeah.
So I think the reason why it was red we went to the tower was because the idea was to bond those Ajah men.
Because
the red was the only one without
channel, right?
Yeah, and like the red didn't already have waters, and the blue would have taken more water and this kind of thing. So,
but if you think, when Elaida becomes Amelin, she's still very obviously like a red Ajah Amelin, even though, you know, she's meant to be of all Ajahs and none, right? So I feel like even if she was Black Ajah, she'd still be that, like, she'd still have that like harkness to the red. You know, the same as we see in other red Ajah, Black Ajah, double
I mean, Leandrine in the show is still very much a red.
Yeah. Do you think they would have let her be Amelin if she's black? Because like the whole point of Alviarin was that she didn't want to be the
she wanted someone that could be easily manipulated.
Yeah.
However, Elaida being black wouldn't have changed the fact that she's easily manipulated. So honestly, if you were like as a head of the Black Ajah, dealing with Elaida would have been mostly just don't tell her anything.
If anything, it would have gone smoother for Alviarin if
maybe.
If like, because if they weren't in the same heart, then you know Alviarin could still act exactly the same, and the only difference is that Elaida's goals were different. But she's still very like personal vendetta-y kind of person. Like she still wouldn't have given up on her like chances to get back at her enemies.
Yeah. Was Alviarin actually the head of the Black Ajah, or do I misremember who was the head of the Black Ajah?
I think
was
so.
That
right?
I think so too. Yeah. So Alviarin must know all of the Black Ajah systems, right?
Wasn't it Katarine or Galena? Because when one of them goes missing after Dumai's Wells, there's a whole thing, isn't there, about the head of the Black Ajah is missing.
Maybe.
No, it's Alviarin.
Where's Sul? Where's our...
The Black Ajah is nominally controlled by Mesana, who is undercover in the White Tower. This is because she controls Alviarin as the head of the Black Ajah, who knows the identity of all Black sisters. So Alviarin would know that Elaida is black, but Elaida may not know that Alviarin is black.
Yeah.
So that would have been an interesting
Alviarin
dynamic
still be head of the Black Ajah if Elaida was black?
They wouldn't make Elaida head of the Black Ajah.
Yeah, Elaida is incompetent.
Elaida
you miss that.
She's irrational, isn't she? Like that's where
You have made that, but I spent like at least I think I've repeated at least 10-15 times that Elaida is a loser.
Yeah. No. I agree. Like, I don't think she would have done more damage to the White Tower as a Black Ajah than she did through sheer incompetence.
No. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't damage our chances anymore of winning the last battle. So
yeah. So like a Christian rapper has said that box was all Elaida. I feel like the only difference is that like there'd be spikes in the box or something. Like she'd still do. I feel like she'd still do that exactly the same. She's still very much like led by her emotions. Like she's not in a way dissimilar from Liandrin, right? In that Liandrin has a very personal vendetta that leads her to join the Black. And you can like, even though she is Black Ajah, you can still see like her like very strong personality and her own, you know, selfishness and whatever coming through. And Elaida, I think, would be the same. Like she'd be like, yes, I'm going to serve the dark, but I'm going to serve my own means doing it, you know, just like the Forsaken, right?
Yeah.
Although I tell you what would have happened if Elaida was Black, Swan would have been killed on sight. Sorry, Camille. But like there's no way they would be like letting Swan and Liana like sit in a prison overnight awaiting their sentences after being stilled. I feel like they literally would have like stilled them and executed them on the spot.
Unless they thought they could use them for something. But
yeah, that's true.
Because they didn't get all the information about the spy networks and stuff.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, as we know from the show, a broken Amyrlin is better than a dead Amyrlin.
Awesome. Any more thoughts? We've been talking for a bit. Do we want to do another spin? Start fresh.
So we think the heroes can still win the day with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay, we won one.
Might even get a slight boost. Elaida undermining the Black Ajah from inside.
Yeah.
Doing what
her
you think
incompetence would actually work on the light side.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We can get a little flicker wheel up here soon. There we go.
Hang on.
Huh?
There we go. Spinning.
What if the Aes Sedai were bottled gin?
So like genie in a bottles.
Yes. So
Gin,
like rub
this-
them and get 3 wishes.
the that kind of, not the GIN. No, that would be weird.
Not
Not the
drinkable
drink gin.
Isn't it like this spelling? I don't know. Hang on.
Well, it's like
it's
JINN or DGINN. Yeah.
It's different. There's a couple of spellings you can do for gin,
Yeah.
I think.
But yes, gin is in a bottle. That would. So
Would they have the same bottle or their own
would
bottle?
the White Tower like go rub the White Tower and then you can see an Aes Sedai.
Well, the White Tower would literally just be like a liquor store, wouldn't it? It'd just be like shelves and shelves.
Lots of bottle rubbing going on.
Why would you ever become an Aes Sedai if you were gonna why would you
That's what
train to be a channel? Why would you go through the arches? Why wouldn't you just learn to channel and then be like?
Unless you don't have a choice, but
yeah, I guess
so you don't have a choice. So once you start manifesting powers, you get sucked into the nearest empty bottle.
Oh, imagine if it was a really embarrassing bottle. Like,
yeah,
you know, Moraine accidentally is a bottle of lube. And oh my god, come in your face. Cadswain is I don't know, some cough syrup. Veren's gonna be like a hard liquor bottle, like whiskey or something. Liana would be like tequila.
Dun, 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 dun. Tequila.
So, like, if you think like traditional genie rules, right? So you get 3 wishes per master. You can't wish for more wishes. You can use your 3rd wish to set them free, like Aladdin does. You can't make people fall in love with you, which is fine because the Aes Sedai can't do that anyway. You can't bring people back from the dead.
Exactly.
So all this training to be Aes Sedai, but you can only use your power 3 times in your entire life. Well,
you think
in
would be like
master.
White Cloaks trapping Aes Sedai?
I mean,
bottles.
Would you not like go through the arches and then have like the head of the Ajah be the person to rub the bottle and then like immediately set them free?
No. I mean, you could use that as a system, but first you would use 2 wishes if you want to have a white tower, you could just use 2 wishes that could further the white tower agenda, I suppose. If they have the power of a genie instead just the power of an Aes Sedai.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty.
I love that. So I don't know the like mythology. So how are all Jinn trapped? How are Jinn trapped?
I mean, I would base it off standard Aladdin mythology. So
yeah.
Is it born into it? But
I mean, they can be freed, so they must have been trapped at some point. So who did the trapping?
oh, it's
Or
probably
like-
some like punishment from some mythic god or something. Let's just say they're punished by the creator.
Oh, or it was from when they tried to seal the Dark One away, so the men got the taint and the females got the lamp. I don't know what that symbolizes, but that's weird.
But I feel like you just have to free them because it wouldn't function. Like there'd be no political power base.
Yeah. I mean, it also depends on when they are trapped. Have they always been trapped since the finding of the power, or is it just now, this age, the last age, every age?
They are immortal, so it would be like they still wouldn't age. There'd be a lot more Aes Sedai, so providing they all got freed, they'd still be genies, right?
Yeah.
So you'd have more Aes Sedai at the final battle, who are a lot harder to kill because they're not regular humans.
Who's gonna go around rubbing all those bottles?
Maybe that's like instead of Matt blowing the horn, he's the bottle rubber.
I mean, it's.
I
it's
have
like,
zoned out of that conversation.
I
I
mean-
don't think I'm going to get back into it.
I
Keep
think-
talking
I've
about
already said that
rubbing
Matt
bottles
is
and-
Abu when they
Matt
go to
is a boo.
Shadow Logoth.
He even has the same little outfit.
I mean,
like-
the
Little
Aes Sedai
hat
would
and
just-
the waistcoat.
I mean, the Aes Sedai would just set up like a sweatshop, like they have for if you want to buy streams on Spotify. There are actually like factories where they just have thousands of phones with Spotify accounts, and people just go and play one song, play next song, play next song. But they do that for lamps. Just people going around, rub that lamp, rub that lamp, rub that lamp. So
Yeah,
I think
it's
the
like-
world would
I
be
saw
individualized.
like a Guinness World Record video the other day, which was like man attempting to do the most hugs in like a certain period of time, and so he stood still, and you've got this like conga line of people sort of walking past him, and he just goes 1, 2. So it'd be a bit like that. You just
Yep.
because all you'd have to do is run down an aisle with your hand just sort of like, or, you know, at it, running along. Because, you know, you don't have to like properly. Oh my God. You don't need to properly rub it. You just need to like grace it.
Our cats are kissing.
Aw.
Oh, rude.
Double cattage. Yep.
Oh my
Indeed.
God.
So, are you saying a lamp does not need a proper rub? Gentle touch will do.
A gentle
I mean-
touch will do.
I mean, it depends on how dirty it is.
Oh no. So, thanks to whoever submitted that question. You broke Camille, who's just like routinely disassociating.
I have completely disassociated. I have no idea what you all talked about.
Just a lot of rubbing.
Yeah,
Nothing
that
to
part I
focus
got.
on. Yeah.
Providing
what would
society could get their shit together, they'd win the last battle. But we know society can't get their shit together.
Society working together for common goal never happen.
No.
Only in fiction.
And even then,
Yeah.
Maybe the warder's job is to rub the bottle. That's
I
what
mean,
if you don't
would
want the
would
warder?
warders be trapped within the bottle as well with their eyes to die if they had warders?
I mean, you might you might have to rub the lamp very precise to get them out.
Well, at the end of Aladdin,
Mhm.
Iago gets sucked into the lamp with Jafar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and if you count Iago as
Iago is Jafar's
warder,
warder. Yeah.
right? Then, then theoretically, the warders could be trapped in there with them. Which, for like someone like Alana, would be a great time. But
Party.
not
So if you get sucked
everyone's
in again, you
typically-
need to be rubbed out.
Yes.
Yep.
If anybody is watching, I mean, sometimes you will come into the stream and everybody will have their brains at 100%. This is not this time.
Sometimes
There's
I think-
so many questions to this question.
Yeah. Sometimes I
So
think,
what-
oh, I'll tell my friends that I do this, Wheel of Time YouTube show. And this isn't not one of those days. I'm just thinking,
So what would this mean for Rand? Would with the box trauma, how would he also be?
Would Luz Theron been able to have turned himself into a mountain if he was a genie? Like, Rand would never have been born, is what I'm saying.
No.
Because Luz Theron wouldn't have died.
We just made a mountain instead of, exploding into a mountain, I suppose. If he wanted a mountain.
He is Rand Sedai, as he...
remains
technically.
Unless we go with Androl's theory that it happens when they're trying to seal the bore together, so it's only the Aes Sedai and Luz Theron isn't sealed in a bottle.
I don't like that, though, because it feels like the women get the worst end of the stick here. And I don't think we need any more women being oppressed in society. If the women are going to be rubbed in bottles, then the men aren't.
Everybody should be rubbed the right way. Rubbings all around. No.
Oh my god. Christian, we have a link where you can submit a question somewhere. I'm sure Aggie will find it.
Oh, so there's a link. Hang on.
Yes. Brother
I don't
Zachariah.
remember where.
It's probably better that you don't know.
No, but just message us anywhere on social media or Discord or whatever.
It's somewhere on Twitter if you scroll down. But we can repost it. Should we move on from the rubbing? But I would really like to see some memes of Matt as Abu.
Yes, we need those.
Especially like stealing the watermelon. He's so cute.
Okay, let's do another flicker then. Before Camille
Anyway.
Can't
Lan as Iago though, as like Gilbert Gottfried doing Lan.
A beer brother.
What if Perrin was a bear brother?
I guess
this one.
I guess he'd just have to bear it.
Oh.
It will just be the bare necessities.
Have we done this? No.
I think we've done that. Personally.
I don't remember.
Alright, let's do it.
Nils, take it away.
We bear no responsibility for what we are saying.
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
I think me and my co-hosts are going to have polar opposite opinions.
I mean, bears are not like pack animals.
No.
So wouldn't.
So he'd be pretty solo. He'd be more like a bear cousin. Or a bear first cousin once removed, or whatever it is.
I'm just okay. What's that Disney movie again with Bear Brother?
Bear?
Or something like that? Yeah. No, I'm just imagining Perrin being that dude who gets transformed into a bear and just being very confused about the whole thing. And I don't know, it made me laugh. I don't remember that movie well. I should
one of the
rewatch
few
it.
Disneys that I've not seen of that era.
It's
Or if
actually a cute one.
Or maybe it was
I
like-
remember liking it a lot. Some good movie in it. Oh, good song. I mean,
there's a good song from it, right? Because there's always a
Yes.
song from that.
I mean,
the
there's
Disney-
Phil Collins in it, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
He has a
Phil
few good
Collins.
songs. Yeah.
I mean,
So
it would be
Is
even
it
more
You'll Be in My
terrifying.
Heart?
No, that's in Tarzan.
No, that's Tarzan.
Is that Tarzan?
There's On My Way, no?
No.
Was a bear song.
So what if Perrin was a bear brother? So he wouldn't be in a pack. is what
No.
you're saying to start
We
with.
would walk around craving like blueberries and stuff instead of raw meat.
Well, bears eat whatever
Yeah.
they can get a hand of. So, but I mean, it's kind of terrifying to think if he could be the king of the bears. I mean, it depends. If you look at the numbers in Randland compared to our world. Now I only have the numbers for Europe, but in Europe it's around 7,000 bears, but only 12,000 wolves. But 7,000 bears is far more scarier than 12,000 wolves. Hopper is a code.
Dun, 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 dun.
It'd be slower. You think like 2 miles wells, right? We come, brother. 10 years later, they arrive.
They're not that slow.
No,
No,
bears
but
are
right?
like,
fast
they
as
can't
fuck.
sprint for as long. Like they're not as dexterous and agile as wolves, right?
Yeah, but I don't need to. Like, I don't know. Bears are scary. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
not
bears are
underestimate
scary,
bears.
but like Hopper wouldn't have arrived in time.
So bears can run 48 kilometers per hour. Wolves can run 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. Running, of course.
But how much stamina? How long can they keep it up?
Yeah.
And yes, Perrin just goes and hibernates. Like,
I
oh,
bet
it's winter. Just
It-
wake me up when it's time for the last battle.
wake me up before you go.
It would be well, Hopper probably wouldn't have died. Like in that situation, trying to attack wolves as trying to attack bears is a very different thing, right? And I
Yep.
think it's unlikely that the White Cloaks would have actually been able to overpower Hopper in that circumstance.
No.
I mean, it depends. For example, if Hopper is younger, could be. Like, because... Like, bears' relationship feel like there may be some pretty... Like, would Perrin be considered as a cub? Or... No.
Yeah, but he's like he's young bull.
That would be so scary. Imagine those paw prints and stuff.
Oh, they'd be so cute, those paw prints, though. The dark hounds.
Dark bears.
Well, no, the dark hounds
That's
would
terrible.
just be like black bears, and then you could have like the brown bears and the polar bears and pandas as the. Oh my god! If they were all pandas.
Oh god.
But
That-
would be the
Okay. Okay. Oh, what the hell is that? Ah, shit,
That's
bear.
a shaved bear.
Oh god,
Dark bear.
that's insane.
oh, that's awful. It looks like a
I mean, that's some.
it looks like a
Look.
goat crossed with a rhino.
Why would someone shave a bear?
I know. It
Or
was
if it
Friday.
needed to have an operation.
Was a bet.
It was a bet.
I mean, you don't
Imagine
need to
having
shave
that
the
job.
whole body for an operation.
Well, no, you don't.
But I mean, that looks terrifying, actually.
Oh, that poor bear.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Thanks,
If
I
any of
hate it.
you-
But
Well,
it-
I mean, some of you live in much more bear-happy countries. Have you guys seen wild bears?
No, we live too far south.
Yeah.
I've seen bears out in the woods.
Camille?
I mean, I live in a place where we have bear sightings like around the villages where I live. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've never saw one directly, but in California, like when you go camping, you have to be very careful about your food and everything. So
I saw a bear when I was in Yosemite back in 2019, and we're on this hiking path, and we sort of come around this corner, and there's this couple stopped in front of us, and they're like, shh. We're like, what's going on? And they're like, there's a bear, and there's this massive bear in the middle of the path straight in front of us. And on one side, it's like a sheer rock cliff, and then the other is a drop. And so there's no way of avoiding this bear. You have to go on this sort of quite slim path, right? And the bear's just chilling, like having a bit of a nibble at the vegetation. And the two people just stood there, like very quietly, trying to like keep away from the bear. And so we're there thinking, well, let's hope it moves on. And then I can see behind there's a group of about 15 people coming up. And I'm just thinking, the bear's going to get terrified and attack us, right? Because it like the signs do say don't like be in big groups. And so the people are just panicking. And eventually I'm like, we've got to get past this bear. So I step forward. And this random bloke, like, he grabs me and he's like, you can't do it. And I'm like, no, we've got to get past the bear. Look, there are people coming. And at this point, the people are quite close to us and they can see what's going on. And they are, and they're like, God, you can't do it. And I'm like, no, it'll be fine. And obviously, I can't remember anything on the board at this point, apart from don't be in big groups. Like, I can't remember if you're meant to, like, make yourself small or big or whatever. So my thought was, I'm just going to act like I don't give a shit about the bear, and hopefully it will act like it doesn't give a shit about me. So I start walking, and the bear's like at the edge of the path, like still nibbling at this point. And I walk straight past, and I'm like, and I don't even like turn my head. I just like keep walking straight past this bear. And I must have been like, 3 foot, 4 foot tops away from this bear. And I get past and I turn around, and then there's this literal line of 15 people walking behind me. I'm like leading the rats out of Maryland. And I got everyone past the bear, and then it just fucked off and it was fine. But like people were like, you were so brave and blah blah. But I don't know, I was so calm, and I was just like, no, we have to deal with this situation right now because it's going to go bad. So let's just act. It's the one time I've like held my cool or whatever. But that was a big fucking bear.
Lucky it wasn't cocaine bear.
It was like cocaine bear. But I mean, less cocaine.
With Yosemite and other national park and other places like that, the thing is that bears are not that afraid of humans, and there's a lot of people that are not careful about food.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you go camping and you leave some food like outside, like you're sure you're gonna get into trouble.
Yeah.
So apparently, if it's a black bear, you making a lot of noise and being tall is a good sign.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're
nonchalant.
Yeah, no, they're easily scared with a lot of noise, and yeah.
Well, that's good.
But I still wouldn't go fighting a bear.
So that's what I mean. So the white cloaks, getting back to where we were, right? I don't think they would kill Hopper with that. Do you think if they still have the personality that they do, I don't think they would have been able to overpower him. So hopefully we'd be down. Is it Bornholden? Bayer?
Dane and Bayer, yeah.
Dane and So we might be down some more white cloaks. So that's good times.
Yeah, I think more white cloaks would have died, but also maybe the pack would have been a lot smaller. And if it was only like 1 or 2 bear, I could see like one bear dying.
Yeah.
Like, or it being heavily wounded and not having anyone to heal him.
Yeah.
So I could
There
see
wasn't that
a
many
situation with Hopper dying.
Yeah, although if Dane Bornhold had died, that
Dane
would then
wasn't there.
mean that Galad was he not there?
No, it was Byar and some other. Dane was
I'm just
off
thinking,
somewhere.
like, would that then affect Galad later on? Because he has the support of Byar when he goes up against Valda.
I don't know.
Potentially.
I have no idea.
But it would change Perrin's whole arc.
Yeah.
I think you should change the arc and making a panda brother instead. That's would be just so much more
If
fun.
they are all panda brothers, then everyone's dead.
Or the shadow just gives up because, oh, they're so cute and so clumsy, and pretty much dies by themselves.
Yeah, panda are so stupid.
Yes.
And also they have the most, like, their diet is so
Yeah, Perrin would just be eating constantly.
inefficient.
Yeah.
Sorry, can't go. Gotta eat. But look at that face.
That's not a person who would chop off Niall's limbs
No.
or lead a war party. Just stay in the
You
Two
could-
Rivers, build some swings, and eat bamboo.
Yeah, I'm not sure like how much it would help if they were bear brothers. Like, because they
Nothing.
wouldn't get to do as well. It's like they wouldn't have the stamina to do the thing long enough.
Polar bear brothers.
Would be terrifying, yeah. Just imagining like the blood on their coats at the end of that battle. There's no washing that out.
It's a tier that has like bamboo stuff. So Perrin would just be there and be a panda.
Oh,
Red pandas.
panda.
That's like one of the most cute animals ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would probably affect the. Like if they would hibernate for like a couple of months each.
Like just especially when like when the weather's all screwy straight after the Bowl of the Winds is used, like they just go to sleep. And if you think post Bowl of Winds, there's not a lot of time, so they'd literally all be asleep for the final battle.
But would they then be,
that'd
like,
be alright because
awake
they'd be in the bear dream.
bad dream?
Bear dream. Not that kind of bear. I mean, I'm sorry, I just got stuck on Quora with questions like, how many strong men will it take to wrestle a full-grown Kodiak bear to the ground?
And what's the answer?
I mean, yeah, they do some kind of calculation. I just can't.
Neil
my
says
my
11.
answer,
Yeah, so
my
that's fine. Like those white cloaks are dead in that forest.
yeah. Oh,
Which means no Battle of the Two Rivers because they wouldn't have been going to the Two Rivers.
Koala brother. Technically not bears, right? But I could go for a koala brother. Oh, now you're just googling stuff.
It'd all be softer, but oh, God.
With Eludra's little.
What
Like,
are they doing with
run
swords
drags.
and guns? Who are they going to sword fight on that bear when they've got ping rifles?
As for close combat,
And the bear is in close combat. Or from the sides, maybe. Have fun at work, Wolf Brother.
It's
We got all the silly ones today. Or not all the silly ones, some of the silly ones.
Elaida is very silly, you're right.
Why are you looking at Googling shaved animals?
Aggie feels a kinship to the shaved animals. They are your friends.
So, would this in any way affect his relationship with Fail? I think she would, like, enjoy a bear brother as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as he's got the beard and the hairy chest, and I think burly arms and stuff.
Yeah. Although, no, you could. Although I feel like that plays more into the. You guys like heard the Fail is a trans man theory?
Actually, no. I missed this one.
But I feel like if Perrin's a bear brother, then that theory is true.
Okay.
It just works for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't even remember where I read it, it was so long ago. But yeah, I mean, like Fail would like Perrin, like, whatever. Like it won't affect at least the establishment of their relationship, but it might affect how it was like forged, because it wouldn't really be forged in the crucible of the Battle of the Two Rivers. They wouldn't have that like shared trauma bond of that moment.
Yes.
Okay, do we have anything else to say about that? I feel like it's
Very
time to
much.
pick next week Flicker and move on.
Yep.
I need to move on with my life.
Yeah.
Can't do this anymore.
Okay, let's bring up the next week wheel. Let's see. And what if Sidar was also tainted?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm really looking forward to trying to work out how you're going to come up with a graphic illustration for that.
Well, figure something out.
You've got a week.
Something
No,
with
I
an
don't
Aes Sedai
think so.
symbol. Some tainting on the Aes Sedai symbol or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Okay. That's, I guess, it for this show. Anyone else have anything they want to say before we move on with our lives?
move on with our lives.
Yeah, some
Nope.
eye bleach, perhaps.
I
That's the real bear brother.
absolutely can't have a show without some snacks.
Yeah.
Okay, but thank you all for watching this silly show this week, and let's see if we have something intelligent to say next week. And until then,
Don't ask me what today was about. I have no idea.
So stay safe in the Flickerverse, everyone, and we'll hopefully see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.